She like, I just felt like, you know, like women's intuition was telling me that you cheated on me. I was like, bullshit. Because women's intuition ain't real. It's fake. It is. Okay, if it's so real, if it's, wait. If it's so real, how come it couldn't warn you that I wasn't shit in the beginning?
Undefeated. Logic remains and will always remain our undisputed champion, gentlemen.
Cody, what did you just say to me?
I said there's two things in this world I can't stand, and you're three of them.
I think she is. That girl's crying. Excuse me. I don't know why you're crying, but I'm glad you are. Halloween, the joke is out.
This guy's hilarious.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing though. Like,
Yeah, he said
they really do. Why the fuck would you grab my noodles?
What is the most toxic thing you've done in a relationship?
Ooh, fuck. Oh God, I don't know.
Or what is the most toxic thing someone has done to you in a relationship?
Oh, he slept with my dad.
He slept with your dad. He slept with your dad.
He slept with my dad.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
That's weird.
He meant gay.
Now, I know that took a hard left turn at the end there, but let me tell you something. I think if he would have let her respond instead of cutting her off, I don't think she was struggling to come up with something toxic she had done. I honestly think she was struggling because she'd done so many toxic things in the past, she couldn't decide which one was the worst. Like, is it just me, or is she not just a whole walking red flag here?
Nailed it!
Oh, look. Another package for Deborah. Imagine that. But another bill for Bill. How'd that happen? A package for Deb, a bill for Bill. Man, somebody's getting the better end of that bargain.
This sucks, and it's horseshit. But I'm too polite to say anything, because I'm a class act.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. Just a quick daily reminder, if you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. You know the drill by now. I appreciate you. Let's get right back into it.
You're not old.
Yeah.
How old are you?
39.
39, yeah, you're old. I'm kidding. You're not old at all. 39? The whole table, beautiful. I'm buying you guys a round of waters. You guys are beautiful.
Not water.
Not water?
Shots.
Shots. Maybe Botox, you old bitch.
Have you ever had a woman put her hands on you in a relationship?
Not in a relationship, but I've had a woman try. And she threw a knife at me.
Check, please.
But she missed, and I just laughed it off and left.
Oh, carefree.
Because I don't believe in putting my hands on women.
Oh, why did she feel motivated to throw a knife at you?
I'm very upfront about, if you're not the only person I'm talking to, I'm very upfront about that, because I believe you should know. Not just for, like, you know, for safety reasons as well. Like, if we're having sexual intercourse, as a woman, you should know if I'm a man and seeing other people, right? And I told her, I was like, you're not the only person I'm taking on dates, blah, blah, blah. And she was very upset about it. I don't know why she decided it would be a cool idea to throw a knife at me, but obviously she missed because I'm here today, and I just left.
And how long were you seeing her at the time?
Bro, like 2 months.
1, 2, 3.
Crazy.
So why didn't you just call the cops on her? Or, you know, take it further?
I don't believe in hurting women. I don't believe in putting my hands on women.
First of all, I'm with him. You know, I don't believe in raising my hand to a woman. I understand that we can cause a lot more damage a lot quicker. But that being said, I do understand. Now, I don't condone, but I do understand this growing number of men who have just reached their breaking point. All these modern women who insist they want equality, but they also think it's okay to raise their hand to a man, act a certain way while relying heavily on that double standard, right? I have my own knife story as well. You know, I was with this woman who I was too young and dumb and unwise to understand just how fucking toxic she was, always getting violent. We were in a fight in the kitchen. She had a knife in her hand, making stabbing motions. I left, shut the door behind me. I realized she had thrown the knife at me. And when I went back to pick up the knife off the ground, I couldn't find it anywhere. So again, I turned around to leave the kitchen and I noticed it was lodged in the fucking door. And look, it wasn't high enough to hit me in the back, but it definitely could have been if her aim was better. It sure as shit could have gone through my leg, because we're talking about a whole 8 to 10 inch chef's knife. All the more impressive that it actually lodged in the fucking door. But look, all we do by ignoring these red flags is waste time that we can never get back. And when things fall apart down the road, all you're gonna think is, I should have known fucking better. And look, I know that hindsight is 20/20 and it's hard to take these goggles off when you're in love, but do yourself a favor. Take the advice of someone who ignored plenty of fucking red flags and had to face the consequences because of it. Whatever you do, don't fucking ignore them.
Is it just me that every time you go into Costco, you always come out with a big stinker of a pizza like that, all to myself as well?
Why are you spending your money on that?
Why have I spent my money on this? Look at you.
What the fuck?
You look ridiculous.
Women never sit back and think. My man sure do know a lot. Maybe I should just be quiet. Listen to him.
Single or are you taken?
I'm taken.
Would you cheat?
If he found out, no. If he didn't find out, yeah.
Why?
Because I want to be a free woman.
Then why are you in a relationship?
Because I love my boyfriend.
Okay.
Feminism now deems it controlling for you to not want your woman to sleep with other men. She's got to be a free woman. I wonder how she would have felt if her man was sleeping around too. Another double standard? What do you think? We started this video with men's logic, so I guess this is women's logic, if you can call it that. I call it just another immature asshole who's got no business being in an adult relationship.
Fuck you, dude. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Looks to me like bro did the cost analysis in real time.
Hey girlies, just a toilet PSA. When your man said he would do anything for you, he was talking along the lines of, you know, fighting terrorists or 1v1ing a dragon. He would do that for you. And he wasn't talking anything stupid like doing the dishes or being emotionally available.
Do the same stupid shit over and over and over again and expect different results. Be a man.
Check. Did that. Boom!
How old are you now?
34, just turned 34.
What's the best piece of advice that you would tell your younger self? You're having a conversation with your 20-year-old self. What's the number one thing that you would tell your younger self?
So you have to understand that who you are today is a set of programs. Like your brain is a computer system, and who you are is just what your parents taught you, what your institutions taught you. If you were in religious structures or sports or anything, that's who you are. It's a program in your brain. So if you don't like your situation, you feel like you're limited, you feel like everybody else is like crushing it and you're not, it's just because your program has a virus and you have to rewire your mind. So meditation, mental rehearsal. You know, I worked with Sports Illustrated for the last couple of years and nobody talks about this, but like Steph Curry meditates before a game. He visualizes. Michael Jordan said it was just as important to spend time in the mind gym as it was the mental gym. Kobe believed every shot he took, it was gonna go into the net. So everything's a mind game. Like that's all it is. And once you program yourself to win, you can only win. It's the only option.
Now, I'm not saying you got to meditate a half hour a day, though I do think there's a lot of positive that comes from something like that and learning how to deal with your own thoughts. But the one thing I want you to take from this clip is just how important that mental game is. What a profound impact it can have on your life just to change something as simple as like how you speak to yourself. Being more positive, it can change your entire outlook on life, how you look at things. It can bring more positive energy into your life and in turn bring you to more success. Like that's been my experience. And this clip reminded me of this quote you might have heard before. Apparently it's originally from Lao Tzu, from Taoism. It goes, watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. All from this seemingly insignificant thing as talking to yourself a little more positively. But because it is so seemingly insignificant, it is just that easy to implement if you put in that conscious effort. And I can tell you from my personal experience, going from an extremely negative and dark place to speaking to myself in a much more positive voice, it can change everything. But look, don't take my word for it. She mentioned Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry. Hey, take his word for it. He's got the trophies to prove it.
Far below NBA standard in regard to explosiveness and athleticism. At 6'2", he's extremely small for the NBA shooting guard position, and it will likely keep him from being much of a defender at the next level. He struggles defensively, getting around screens, can overshoot and rush into shots from time to time, needs to add some muscle to his upper body, but appears as though he'll always be skinny. A for effort. I'd just like to say I appreciate all the motivation and inspiration to do everything this paper said I couldn't do.
You belong to the night. When life closes a door, just open it again. It's a fucking door. That's how they work. What, are you scared? It's Wednesday. Grow some balls. You belong to the city.
The world belongs to optimists, because if you're going to do anything big, you have to believe that it can happen. Otherwise, it never will.
It takes years, then happens all at once. Years of silence, years of darkness, years of running full throttle, speed bleeding out your soul on a road that never seems to end. You fail, you shrink, you do the best you can, but you get nothing back. Until one day, one moment, one piece of work changes everything. The road ends, the silence ends, and you wake up on a roller coaster going straight towards the pinnacle. You get what you wanted, and the years of nothingness makes everything so much greater, and your only regret is that you should have wanted so much more.